Good morning, everybody. I'm with Fred Bruin this morning in Franklin, Indiana, and this is Packard Parts and Accessories, Max Merritt's Packard Parts and Accessories. For those who have just joined us, a quick look at what we did in the last segment.
Yes.
And for those who don't know what we did, what are we looking at right now? It's a salvage yard.
It's a salvage yard,
Yeah.
but this is our new parts warehouse.
Okay, so those are the cars that you collected.
Yes.
And from those cars, you got parts.
We got some used parts, but the majority of the stuff in this warehouse is new original equipment parts from the 30s and 40s and 50s that we have salvaged from dealerships that have gone out of business over the years.
Millions of parts.
Yes.
So it would not be atypical for you to get a phone call or an email and the person says, I need make up something. I need
a starter from a 1934 Packard.
No! Is that right?
Yep.
And you have them.
And we have them, and probably starts off as used, but we have a number of vendors and suppliers and rebuilders around the country that we can send these parts to have them rebuilt, reconditioned to new condition.
Let's walk in the other room.
Sure.
And there are so many parts that I can't relate to, not being a mechanic, but there's some parts we can. So what would be in here?
This is our exhaust area here, all original, original exhaust pieces.
Yeah.
We have bumper guards and hood ornaments and hubcaps and dash parts. This area here is stuff that we take to the swap meets. We do a number of swap meets a year.
Okay.
We'll set up a vending display area at a car show.
Sure.
And this is some of the parts that we take.
And you have somehow, in some system you have, if you get a call for something, can you usually put your finger right on it?
We can, for the most part.
For the most part.
We use the original factory part numbers from Packard, and we put stuff away in component group and then by part number. So we can walk to a numerical sequence part number to find what we're looking for.
And you get requests for these parts virtually all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
Probably 15 to 20% of our business is overseas, actually. And we have a fairly significant business here.
Okay,
in the
now
United
we're
States.
just in one little barn or warehouse, and we can't show the scope of this, but you actually have how many places like this here in Franklin on this street?
We have 6 buildings total, full of parts that either have been identified or have yet to be identified.
Is that right?
We have.
You mean sometimes you find something, you go, I don't know what this is?
We probably have 10 trailer loads, semi-trailer loads of stuff that we still have to go through to put into inventory.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to see some Packards that are new and ready to go in the next couple of segments, so stay with us. You've just seen the parts, but parts are just parts. We'll see what it looks like when it all comes together. Stay with us.